Good day, everyone. So this is Alvin again from the Philippines, and today I'm going to give my reviews and commentaries from Miss Universe 2009 pageant. So Miss Universe 2009 was held in Atlantis Paradise Island in Nassau, Bahamas. The competition started with ladies introducing themselves in their national costumes, and I really love the music in this part. I got a feeling and fire burning. It gave me so much excitement. And before I continue, last 2009, I was actually elected as vice governor in our school. And that time, there's an opening of a school event. And it's the same time and the same day as Miss Universe 2009. And they asked permission if I could miss the activity because I need to watch Miss Universe. They did not allow me. So I did the right thing. I passed my resignation and I watched Miss Universe 2009 at home. Best decision I've made. Anyway, my top 5 best national costumes this year were Number 5 is Venezuela's Stefania Fernandez. Number 4, Thailand's Chuti Madurongde. Number 3 is China's Wang Jingyao. Number 2, Peru's Karen Schwartz. And my winner for Best in National Costume in 2009 was Panama's Diana Brose. When the top 15 was announced, these are the ladies whose placements are already expected because it's either they are the front runners or they are just my favorite. And these ladies were Puerto Rico's Mayra Matos Perez, Czech Republic's Iveta Lutovska, Dominican Republic's Aimee de la Cruz, Sweden's Renate Salyan, Kosovo's Gona Dragusha, Australia's Rachael Finch, France's Chloe Mortaud, South Africa's Tatum Keshwar, USA Kristen Dalton, and Venezuela's Stefania Fernandez. There are also placements which are surprising, but I am glad that they made it. And these placements were Iceland's Ingibjorg Egilsdottir, Albania's Hasna Xhukici, and Belgium's Zeynep Sever. There are also placements that I did not expect at all. I didn't know where they came from. And these were Switzerland's Whitney Toyloy and Croatia's Cosic. I didn't know how did these two made it, but well, I'll just have to decide based on the performance that I will give later on the swimsuit competition. But I also have my only if she was there moment, because I would actually remove Switzerland and Croatia and put Guatemala's Lourdes Figueroa and Brazil's Larissa Costa in the top 15. So this year, there's also an Asian blackout. None of the Asian delegates made it in the top 15. And honestly, as hard as it is for us to accept, but sadly, Asians aren't really strong in 2009. In the swimsuit competition, here are the best swimsuit competition performances. Puerto Rico, one of my favorites. What a great and strong start for the competition. Dominican Republic, wow. From the time she took off that sarong to her walk and strong poses at the end of the runway, she just proved that she is definitely one of the front runners in the competition. Sweden, I love Miss Sweden this year. That face is just so beautiful, and I just care less about her performance because her face, priceless. Kosovo is my predicted winner this year. I just loved her. Her face is beautiful, great body, and her walk was strong too. Australia, very sensual walk and it's oozing with sex appeal. Loved her face. South Africa, Tatum Keshwar, this girl is divine. Loved her walk when she walked from start to finish, and great body. Venezuela, her walk was okay, but when she reached the end of the runway and gave us that iconic pose with that beautiful one-sided hair, that's it. That's when I told myself that she is going to end up very high in 2009. My winner for the swimsuit competition is Dominican Republic, followed by Venezuela, and my number 3 is South Africa. For the top 10 announcement, the top 10 finalists were Australia, Venezuela, South Africa, Dominican Republic, Kosovo, Czech Republic, Switzerland, Puerto Rico, USA, and France. Well, this is actually a very interesting top 10, but Sweden! I would actually love to see Sweden in the top 10, but performance-wise, I would prefer to see Belgium over USA, or could possibly be Sweden over USA. I'd probably remove USA out of the top 10. Next is the evening gown competition. Here are my commentaries to the top 10 finalists. Australia. Everything about her just screams front runner. Loved her dress and loved how she carried the dress with confidence and great personality. Venezuela. At first, my eyebrow raised because the style of the gown is so weird for me, but as soon as she did her twirl, it changed my heart completely. Red is definitely Stefania's color, and I have some doubts about her top 5 qualification at that time because I have a feeling that the judges might not appreciate the gown because it's more on the fence side. South Africa completely disappointed me with the choice of that gown. The gown that she wore looks like as if it needs some heavy ironing, darling. Dominican Republic, fierce. She looked really beautiful, and I love the details of the flowers as her strap, because if you look at Dominican Republic, her facial features are too strong, so putting some floral details on the strap gave her look a little bit of softness, which is good. Kosovo, Audrey Hepburn is in the house. When she came out, I was literally screaming because she looked amazing. One of the best evening gown looks in history. Loved the color, loved the highlight of the belt, and those bun hair is just perfect. And her face, gorgeous. Czech Republic, I liked her. I liked the gown, but is it enough for a top 5? I don't think so. Switzerland. I commend her for wearing a gown that she designed, but unfortunately, it is one of the worst gown I have seen in history. Puerto Rico, just wow. That pink dress is indeed simple and elegant, as what she said. USA, another poor choice of dress, poor choice of color. It's too dark and it's too dull. It's boring. France, loved her in silver gown. I loved how it emphasized her figure even more. Beautiful choice of gown and great performance as well. My winner for this round is, without a doubt, Kosovo. Second goes to Dominican Republic. And my third choice for evening gown is Venezuela. Now for the top 5 announcement, the top 5 finalists were Dominican Republic, Australia, Puerto Rico, Venezuela, and Kosovo. It is actually a very, very strong top 5. I honestly would love to see France in there. But if you would look at all the top 5 finalists, it's very difficult to find someone she could swap with, because everyone in the top 5 is very, very deserving, which is why I'm just okay with this top 5, although my heart is dying for France to see her in that group, but it's just too strong. Now for the final question, Dominican Republic was asked if HIV testing should be made mandatory. I think she gave a great response. However, content-wise, it was very generic. It is more on the boundary of great answer and generic. So it's more on the fence of these two sides. Australia was asked, how does she feel knowing that in some countries women are not allowed to wear swimsuit? Another okay answer. It was just a simple response and nothing really phenomenal. But don't get me wrong, it was a decent answer. It's just I'm expecting more and something stronger. Puerto Rico was asked if being a beautiful woman made her life easier, or has it prevented people from taking her seriously in business situations? I do think her answer is great. If only she could speak English and delivered her answer in her own tone, it would have been better and would sound better rather than the interpreter doing it. Venezuela was asked what can women do to overcome obstacles that impede women from achieving their goals in some corporations. Signaling the interpreter, that was genius. It only showed that she got this and she got the control. Aside from that, it was like she was having conversation, which is a great way of delivering your response. Plus, content-wise, it is better than the others. Kosovo was asked, what is it about fame that makes people want to be famous? First of all, I hate the interpreter for doing a lot of I mean, she doesn't need to do that. And although she did not answer the question properly, considering all factors, I still think she might do well. And I do understand that there are nerves with Kosovo, because if you look at her reaction when she was called in the top 5, it's very obvious that she did not expect to reach as far as top 5. But if you consider all other factors, you can easily say that she is really one of the best and strong performers in this edition. If I was the one who will decide the overall result, my winner would have been Dominican Republic. My first runner-up is Venezuela. She was amazing, and I would actually put her as my winner, but obviously, no one will expect a back-to-back. Second runner-up is Kosovo. Third runner-up is Puerto Rico, and my fourth runner-up would have been Australia. When the result was announced, fourth runner-up is Puerto Rico. It's a little bit shocking to me, although it's not really a big deal. Third runner-up is Australia. Second runner-up is Kosovo, and I'm very, very glad for her and for this achievement. When I saw Venezuela and Dominican Republic in the final 2, I was like, wow, Dominican Republic really did it. Good job to her. But when they announced that Venezuela was the winner, I was like, what? What? No way! I mean, I was literally screaming like an idiot at home because I was alone. I was screaming the entire day until the end of the credits because I still could not believe that for the first time in history, Venezuela was able to pull a back-to-back victory. Don't get me wrong, I am very, very happy because it is a very historic moment which made me realize that my decision of resigning as the vice governor of our department made this decision a lot better because I have witnessed one of the most historic crowning in the history of Miss Universe. I am very, very happy for the victory of Venezuela. We never expected this to happen, but I'm so glad it did. They have proved, and one thing that I really appreciate about this win is that they have proved that a back-to-back victory is possible in Miss Universe. And what a great way to end Miss Universe 2009. It was a very, very beautiful finish. So that's it. This is my review for Miss Universe 2009. What do you think? Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. I have also reviewed other editions. If you want to check them out, you can just go ahead and check on my channel. So for today, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.